that beat. You can smell it when I'm walking down the street.
Oh yes we can, oh yes we can.
I can dig rapping, but a rapper with a ghost rider. What the fuck happened? I swore I wouldn't tell. But most of y'all share bars like you got to buy the bunk in a two-man sale.
A two-man sale.
Something's in the water. And if I got a brown nose for some gold, then I'd rather be a bum than a motherfucking bum. Oh yeah. Bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off. King Kunta, black man taking no losses. Oh yeah. Bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off. King Kunta, you got the yams. The yam brought it out.
Hey, it's Dave. Welcome to Classic Basslines. Today I'll be showing you how to play King Kunta by Kendrick Lamar. This one features Thundercat on bass, and it's a super fun one to play. I'm doing this on the 5-string because there's a couple notes that go below an E here, but if you have a 4-string, don't worry. The bulk of the bass line does not go lower than an E, and the few spots that it does drop below an E are just fills. So you'll be able to play most of the bass line on a 4-string. This bass line is pretty easy. It's really just one bass line that's in E minor, and then it's in F minor, and then there's a couple fills. This is a cool bass line because Thundercat is using his bass, but he's trying to emulate the sound of a synth bass. You'll notice there's lots of glides and slides, and there's pitch bend or shakes on a lot of the notes, which are all synthesizer articulations. So it's cool to dig into that. I read an interview with Thundercat where he says he played the whole bass line on one string. I'm not sure exactly how literally to take him on that. I'm not sure if he really played everything on one string or just most of it. It seems like it could be possible to do. I'm going to show you how to do it using a few different strings, but the bulk of it does move up just the E string the way I play it. So I'm really just trying to copy his sound and his articulation. As always, you can go and get the tab on my website, classicbasslines.com. There's a link in the description down below. Okay, here's the main groove of the bass line slowly. Okay, so what's going on here? Starts with this octave, drops to the low octave on the E, and that's a slide up to that E. Remember, we're going for that synth bass sound. So octave E, that I hammer on the F sharp, and then the first F sharp, and then I pluck the second one. I slide up to that G, and then I pluck the second one. Then this. So that's G, A, quick hammer on from the A to the B here, and then a shake on that A. Remember, that's that synth kind of sound we're going for. So again, just slowly. And then there's a quick little G at the end of that bass line before it slides back up to the E. So that's most of the bass line. Then there are a couple fills that he does when he's in the key of E minor. I'll show you those. Here's the first one. So that first part is all just like it, and then he goes. So slide to the E, down to the D, and then hammer on from the A to the B there, and then another shake on the A. That's the first fill. The second fill that he does, here it is slowly. So again, starts the same. Quick G, and then slide up to this F sharp, then D, then B, then A with a shake on it, and then a quick G. And you want to make sure these notes are all a little bit separated. So you just want to pick up with your left hand and just stop the note for just a second. That sounds to me like what he's doing. There's one more fill that he does when he's in the E minor part of the song. This fill doesn't happen until a little bit later in the song, but I'll show you how it goes slowly. So again, starts the same. Here we have a hammer on from the G to the A, back down to the G, G to F sharp, and I just pull off to get that, and then a hammer on here from the D to the E, and then another shake on that D. Like that. Okay, last part of the song. There's a modulation several times in the song where it goes up to F minor and plays the same bass line. So it's a little bit trickier because instead of having this open E, we hit this octave F, and then we've got to drop back down in time to get that F. You could play it here, but I just don't like the sound that gets. And then, you know, I want to keep most of the articulations the same moving up that E string. It gets a little funny to try to play it on the B string. So here's that slowly. So everything's going to be the same on this. Slide up to that F, grab this, F to G, hammer on, pluck the second one, slide from the G to the A flat, then A flat, A flat, B flat, B flat, C, hammer on, and then end with a B flat and a shake on it. And this one, he doesn't go back down and grab the quick note before, so. So he does that 4 times, and then the very last time, I love this part. So that's an A flat, G, and an E flat. And he's doing these shakes on them. Remember, it's like a synth. And then you're back in E. That's the whole line. I hope this is helpful. Drop me a line in the comments. And please like and subscribe if you enjoy this.